Podcasting managed to survive a going-on 3-year global pandemic. But the podcasting industry is starting to feel those economic realities finally catching up to us. And that won't end anytime soon. Hello and welcome to another podcast Pontifications with me, Evo Terra. 2023 is the year that podcasting has to pay. And by pay, I mean pay for itself. And by itself, I mean it has to make fiscal sense for the people writing the checks. Now, if you're a fiscally responsible person who diligently balances their books each and every month or a pay period, whatever, and you make sure you have enough money to do the things you need to do and want to do in life, either as a business owner or just a productive member of society, this is not a shock to you. But read from the headlines from the last few months in podcasting, and it's clearly a shock to some people who work in the business of podcasting. That shock is settling in now and promises to be with us for a very long time. And it's up to us to deal with it. Now, for those at the top and the bottom, I hope you heard the air quotes I put in there, this solidifying reality isn't really going to mean much changes in their day-to-day lives as podcasters. I mean, the well-established, highly downloaded, and money-making podcasts will continue to do well, as long as they stay focused on who they are for and why they are there, right? And it's the same for the indie podcaster who's really not in this for fame or fortune. Okay, maybe a little fame, but certainly not much in the way of fortune. But they're in it because it's something that they love doing. It's not economic gain they're looking for, so economic pressures on the industry of podcasting have less of an impact on them. No, it's those in the middle, those of us in the middle, in a wide range of skills and roles, ranging from producer to service provider, who are going to be feeling the side effects of this right sizing. Oh, how I hate that phrase. And the pullbacks faced at the business level of podcasting today. Because things are different today. Look, I've got many friends and acquaintances who either run or work for small to medium-sized podcasting-focused companies. And they're the ones who were telling me that things are different. Where it was easy to do things just 6 months ago, things ranging from raising money for launching a new service, to greenlighting bigger ticket productions, to snagging budgets from other departments to fund new podcasting initiatives. More than one person has told me that they're hearing, "No, sorry, had you just asked me that same thing 6 months ago, I'd have said yes, but I can't now." And that world is gone, really. And I don't know when it's coming back. Now, I don't say these things to panic you. Now, if you, like many of my listeners, work for a large and established and profitable podcasting company, there's a very good chance you won't feel this crunch. And there are a lot of large, established, and profitable podcasting companies out there, from hosting companies to software developers and other service providers who service the industry and are doing well. But if you don't work for one of those services, like I don't work for one of those companies, then things could be quite different. And how well we ride out this storm is dependent on a lot of factors. If I were a financial advisor, I'd probably tell you now is the time to diversify. But as it turns out, I am not a financial planner. And sometimes the best podcast companies are the ones that specialize. So that may not be the best advice you've heard. Come to think of it, I really don't have good advice to give on this. So instead, I'll just end with this. Hold tight, make the best decisions you can for yourself, and do your best to handle whatever it is 2023 throws your way. And with that, I shall be back next week, maybe, with yet another podcast, Pontifications. Cheers.